welcome to Zoe Your Own. So today I have another pot gang for you, and it's actually quite a funny little story, or at least I think it's a little bit funny. So when I ordered my last box for pot gang, which was these bits here, I didn't realise that I had ticked the subscription box. So then, yeah, one day last week, I got home from work, and this lovely little box was sitting on my doorstep. But I am quite excited because it does mean that I get to use my lovely new sink, my new potting facility, to do the pot gang. And I'm going to do this one because I quite like doing it like this, so I hope that you guys do. But I'm going to go, I've got it in my pocket somewhere. Here it is. I'm going to go POV. Oh, and I've just started recording something. Whoopsie. Honestly, it's early. I've only had one cup of tea. That should be no excuse, really, should it? But yeah, I'm gonna POV it with the GoPro. So I've got my nerdy little head strap, and this time I'm gonna, because I know the last time I didn't show you me getting the compost ready. But as I have this lovely new facility, I think it would be rude if I didn't, yeah, bring you in for at least seeing me use my new potting bench for the first time, right? Because I can't contain my excitement, I have already opened the box to have a little look see, and yeah, they're doing a rebrand. So they've sent me this. Oh, I'd say sent me this. They've sent everyone this, and they just basically want you to give them a couple of ideas of what they can do for the gang. They've got the pot bit handled, and then this is their monthly little newsletter, or gang mail as they call it. And then let's chuck those over there. Oh, tea in my lovely new mug. I don't know how well you can see that on there or on here, but me and Mum went to Troubadour Wembley Park last Saturday the 14th, and we saw Starlight Express, and it was fantastic. Right, so we want to start off with this, our lovely Cocoa Boost all-purpose compost. Oh, and I've got this perfect little patch just at the end to fit my box. Then the favourite thing, rustle. And this is officially my my pot gang bag as well now. Oh, there we go. And I know I've got my sink to put my compost in, but because I do want to keep this stuff separate to everything else, I am keeping it in the bag. Okay. Right. A lovely big bowl of warm water. I'm just going to throw it all in. Tell you what, it's easier doing this up here than it is down on the floor. There we go. I think you are supposed to add it gradually, but never mind. It's too late now. Oh, yeah, and this is breaking up lovely. And I think the last one, I forgot that I was supposed to use warm water, and I think I just used the hose pipe. But tell you what, breaks up a lot easier in warm water. That's obviously why they tell you to do it in warm water. I'm trying to hold the bag open so you can see how well it's yeah, mushing up and breaking up. Oh, lovely jubbly. We're getting there. So when you first put the water in, it's like, oh my god, that is far too much water. But then yeah, it breaks up perfectly. They've really got it down to a fine art. Right, compost done. And so in this box we have got broad beans, peas, and red spring onions. Oh, look, that's perfect. Oh, and I've got some more little, priorities, right? It's, oh no, stuck to my glove. Oh dear. Yeah, let's get my priorities right of sticking my stickers on the inside of my greenhouse. Oh dear. 33 going on 12, I think. Right, okay, and then we've obviously got our lovely seeds. Oh, and this little sticker I need to stick on my doodads indoors. Doodad. What's it called? Loyalty card. That's the one. Right, and my tea can fit perfectly there. Okay, so in this one, I have only got 3 pots, all of different sizes. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill these up with compost, because I know that that is exactly what I'm going to need to do. Oh, using my lovely new using my lovely new pot and bench. This is great. This is, whoever I stole this idea off, thank you so much. This is absolutely ingenious. It really is. Until I knock my tea over. Right, let's get my scoop. There's my scooper. There's my scooper. That might be easier, given that I'm struggling to get that pot in there. Oh, this compost is nice and warm on this chilly dull September morn. Ah, there we go. I'm doing my little rhyme ski stuff again. You guys are so lucky, aren't you? Okay, let's fill the last one up then. See, and this is exactly why I wanted a sink with a draining board, so that any mess that I get on the side, I can just literally sweep back into here. Although I know that this is a different type of compost to all my other stuff, but still. This is exciting. This is really exciting. I know, I'm so sad. It's just a sink. Okay, so total transparency. I just literally had to double check that I was recording everything, because I had I just had this feeling that I hadn't pressed record on either the GoPro or my phone. Could you imagine? Right. There we go. That'll do, I think. Leave my scooper just there. Right, let me get my pen. Oh, and look at my lovely little storage drawers. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, but I've got a Sharpie in here somewhere. There it is. There's my Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to write on my labels first. Beans. And what's today's date? It is the, oh my God, it's the 19th of September. Goodness me. It'll be Christmas soon. I know I shouldn't say it, but I worked in hospitality for years, and anyone that has worked in hospitality, you know that Christmas starts in July. Yeah, and definitely by this time, anyone that you've got coming in for Christmas dinner, you're absolutely begging them to get their Christmas pre-orders in. Ah, right. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. Woo! Right. So we want Rosie, the spring onion. Fill the small black pot. Done. Let's stick my label in as well. Right. Oh, look. See, this is perfect. Oh, I'm sure you can tell by my excitement, right? Okay, so fill the small black pot to the very top of compost, breaking up any clumpy bits as you go. Flatten out the surface so it's nice and even. Give it a water so it's slightly moist. I mean, it is still moist from breaking up the compost. To get Rosie sprouting, scatter her seeds fairly evenly across the pot. Then cover them with a thin layer of compost, 1/2 centimetre or so. Right, okay. So I am scattering. Seeds scattered. And I tell you what, because these seed packets are really cute. And I've just stuck the stickers, which are supposed to go on the pots, on the side of my greenhouse. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm almost like a child. I am going to use the seed packet on there as well. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Okay. Distracted there. And then cover with a thin layer of compost. yeah, I'm not going to water these today because it is also quite chilly today as well. And the compost is still really quite damp from before. Okay, right, let's move my collection of coffee grounds. That's for another video. And that was oh no, where can I put them? Oh no, where can I put them? Oh, I know, I can leave them, I can put those to the side there. And I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy by keep spinning around with the GoPro on. Well, I'm not that sorry because I'm going to keep doing it, obviously. Right, okay, so that's Rosie done for now. Oh, and it says get her shooting from October to February and then munch her from March. So this is a, yeah, and it even says here the key to get through her, the key is to get her through winter in good nick. So hopefully, because I've rearranged my lovely greenhouse, yeah, we should be good. We should be good. And I can do some stuff over winter. Right, okay, so now Peter P. Oh no, this is Peter P. Peter the P. Okay, fill the medium pot right up to its ridge with your compost. Done. Breaking up any clumpy bits as you go, then smooth over the surface. Make 3 2-centimetre holes in the compost. 10 centimetres apart. So that would suggest, oh, there's 5 peas in here. Okay, you'll have a few seeds spare. Keep hold of these. We'll plant a second round. Okay, so I am going to do as I'm told. Doing my three holes. I don't know if they're 10 centimeters apart, but they're evenly spaced, I would say. Oh no, I've got 6 seeds in here. Right, so we go 1, 2, and 3. And because I have got some seed packets indoors, and because I have to have consistency, you see, guys. So I am going to have to use this seed packet to put in here too. There we go. Oh, see, doesn't that look cute? Okay. Drop 1 pea in each hole and then cover it with compost. Peas in hole, covered with compost. Place him in a bright sunny bright spot. Goodness me. Place him outside in a bright sunny spot. Give the compost water so it's slightly moist. Keep watering every few days so the compost doesn't dry out. He hates being parched. But again, my compost, as you can see, is sort of like dripping out of the bottom there. So I'm not going to water that yet. Okay. Right. And again, we go October to January and then February onwards. Lovely. Let's go with some winter crops. Okay. And now we've got Brian Bean. Now, I'm not a massive fan of broad beans and runner beans, if I'm totally honest. But it seems I'm a fan of cold tea because I've done it again. But I'm up for giving everything a go, everything a grow. And yeah, who knows, if you're friends of mine or a neighbour, it says ride or die on the helmet. That's hilarious. And it says Trev. I thought his name was Brian. That's so confusing. But yeah, if you're one of my neighbours or a friend and you like broad beans, chances are in February you'll be getting some some broad beans. Right, let me drink the rest of my tea. Okay, so fill up the big pot to the very top with your compost. Done. Breaking up any clumpy bits so it's nice and fine. Smooth over the surface. Make 2 2-centimetre deep holes in the compost, 12 centimetres apart. Drop one bean seed in each hole, then cover them with the compost. You'll have a few spare if anything goes wrong, or we can plant these in the spring once these pots are harvested. Okay, so I'm only putting 2 in. And I'm going to do as I'm told. I mean, I don't know. Is that 2 centimetres down? I don't know. How long's my finger? I don't think my finger's 2 centimetres. And is that 12 centimetres apart? I don't really know. I'm worried I might have put those in a bit too deep. Yeah, that's well deep, isn't it? Come on, Zoe, what are you doing? Right, let's try again. Let's try again. Right, 2 centimetres. And that must be about that, just up to my knuckle, I reckon. Right, that's a bit better. And then we cover him over. And again, because I've got to have my consistency, and we've got 4 spare seeds. So they are very generous with the seeds, which is nice. But as I'm sure I've said before, yeah, you always want to sow more than what you need, or even have more than what you need, I guess. Right, okay. Oh no, I made the hole too big. Oh, damn it. There we go. That'll be okay. Okay, and again, put him outside in a light sheltered spot. Keep his compost slightly moist. You won't need much watering through autumn and winter. Probs once a week. The rain will help. He's staying in the greenhouse, so rain will not help. Right, and now let's put this guy over here too. So there we go. All of my lovely pot gang stuff together. And yeah, my pak choys, my Japanese rocket's doing really well. My lemongrass is coming on nicely as well. The cumin is indoors, and then this was the secondary pak choy because I just couldn't bring myself to throw them away. Look at all this lovely Thai basil. Oh, right, okay. Now just a little mini clear up from all of this stuff. I do love having the GoPro, I must admit. That's just an absolute game changer in my opinion. I really love it. Right, okay. Let's put the Scooby Scoop down here. And this is one of the reasons, or part of the reasons, why I wanted a draining board. Even though it's still it is a bit damp, but you get the idea. So you can just scrape if what you don't need back in there. Oh, Russell. Oh, I'm actually gonna leave that in the sink because it's still a little bit damp. So I'm gonna use the sink. What the sink is for, and catching water essentially. Right, I'm gonna take my gloves off because I don't think I need them now. Oh, I do love this new space. I know I've said that several times now. Right. And I think, oh yeah, that's where I put the last of my pop gang information on the top of my drawers. At least it's not in my drawers. Oh, I know, don't worry, I'm not going to give up my day job to be a comedian because I don't think I've got a very niche sense of humour, I think. And I don't want to sound like that guy, but I am gonna keep this box because they do come in handy, or at least the cardboard will come in handy, I think. I'm not really too sure, but still, there we go. So I'll tuck that little guy in there, throw my rubbish in the bin because you've got to clean as you go. Ah, tidy house, tidy mind, as they say. But that is it for this one. It's been, yeah, I mean, the pot gang stuff, you know, is fun to do anyway, but it's been especially fun since I've obviously rearranged everything in here. Oh yeah, and when I was talking about my other pot gang stuff, these tomatoes here, the last of my some of the pot gang stuff as well. I know I said in my last video I was going to have a look at nipping off the flowers on there. I still haven't done it yet, but I will. It's definitely, it's on the agenda, it's on the list. It will get done, I promise. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna try my best to make this outro considerably shorter than all of my other outros, because even in terms of editing, it is the hardest bit of the edit is figuring out what I actually need to leave in and what I don't need to leave in, because I just waffle on about a load of nonsense all of the time. And I've just moved the camera around. I say camera, it's my phone. I've just moved my phone around ever so slightly, in the hope that you can see my enormous sunflower over there, of which I'm really, really chuffed with. But where the weather has changed, I'm not sure if anything's going to make of it. Do you want to see it a bit closer? I'll show you a bit closer. So much for wrapping things up, eh? I mean, look at it. I mean, it's staked up, but it's just going all over the place. So I've got one lovely head there, and then there's a couple of like smaller heads in the bottom here, and then there's some bigger ones. Yeah, bigger ones up there. I mean, look at that one up there. Yeah. This one's finished now. That's gonna go for the chickens. Oh, and then this one, I don't think these guys will come out, but yeah, these are a couple of little heads on them. I didn't realise that they were multi-head sunflowers. Hopefully they'll come out. Oh, but I just really can't help myself. And as I say all the time, I'm not sorry. I probably should be, but I'm not. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave it here. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say to you guys, other than the usual gumph of thank you very much for coming past and seeing me. It's always much appreciated. At the time of recording this, I'm now up to 183 subscribers. So thank you to every single one of you. My views are something like, total views across my channel, something like 16,000, of which I think is been about 6 months since I started the channel, of which I never imagined that it would have reached those heights, in all honesty. But it makes me a bit giddy. It makes me feel really, I don't know, warm and mushy inside when I see that the views are going up and when I see that more people are subscribing and everything. So thank you, thank you each and every one of you. Yeah, I'm so grateful. I couldn't thank you enough. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a cheeky little spidey that's hanging down. Oh, there's another spider up there in the frame of the door frame of the greenhouse. Oh no, where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, I don't want to stand on him. Oh. No. But I'm off skis. It is the morning, but I've got to go and do some cooking in the kitchen. I've got some chicken and gammon in the oven that I can smell wafting out here. So I need to go and get all of that cut up. I've got to go and do some cooking, and then I'm off to work shortly. But I know I've already said it, but thank you very much for popping past and seeing me. Always much appreciated. Come back soon for the pot gang updates on these 3 that I've just done, on the other stuff that I've still got going on, and potentially another box, because I don't know if that's kind of what I might want to do to keep me going through the winter. I'm not sure yet. But I'll always be here, and it'd be great if you could come and come and join me. But yeah, that is it for today. I genuinely, I mean, this doesn't happen very often, but I actually think I'm speechless for once. Dun, dun, dun. That must mean that I've said everything that I need to say, and yet I'm somehow managing to find more stuff to say. Madness. See, this is what I mean. The outro is the hardest part. But anyway, I'm definitely going because I need to go cook some food. I need to get ready to go to work. But yeah, I know I've said it 3 times already at this point. Thank you very much for watching. Come back and see me again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon. Laters, taters! Oh yeah, I've got to stick my little loyalty sticker on. For every 6 boxes, you get number 7 free. Yeah, boy!